song like a song like a song like a song now.
We all know we the watermelon. But did you know I had a whole line of Jambaboos that I was thinking of when I created him? So this is a watermelon, but there was also an apple. Of course, they all have their leggies like this and their hat and their non-existent eyeballs and mustachio and mouth. Well, yeah, I think they have a mouth. They do have mouths. But there was an apple. I was imagining a pumpkin, and they all had like a themey theme. So he's a theater performing dude. He has his magic wand, la, 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 and he performs it on stage. And then there was like an apple, there was a pumpkin, there was a blueberry, there was a grapes, and there was also like a peach. So it was like a bunch of fruit dudes, but they were called the Jambaboos. So I just doodled them all here. My finger's getting more improved at actually making doodles. Making doodles was maybe just I was a perfectionist too much. Okay, it's time to see the doodles. Voila. And who knows, they might come into packages someday. This guy, he has his own package. And it's becoming a reality. Wow. Welcome to the clouds. Wow. So I did make this guy a while back. No, not this guy. Why am I pointing at you? This guy. So just a strawberry. I doodled it a while ago, but I don't really have the intermediate detail. Voila. But this is a strawberry. And if he's a party poppin' strawberry, Streamy. His name is Streamy. I gave him freckles. I'm just looking at a picture of him so I can reference because he's not really here. He has this like hat, which is like a leafy thing on top. So it's this little stem coming out of the top of the hat. It's just growing out plants. Mwah. Plants are so vibrantly epic. And then he has his mouth, and he has like a big old smile. Like this guy, he's a little bit like a, oh, magic. The Streamy, he's a party guy, so he's like, eh. And he has these like freckles on his cheeks, which makes him look like a, he almost looks like more like a farmer than you. You don't look like a farmer at all. How dare you, I want to become a farmer. I made you a magician, a theater dude. Well, I appreciate that, but, this is the party, I mean, I made him like a beret because I was trying to make him slightly fancy. Slightly. He has its present feet because it's like a birthday party. It has like balloons coming out from its head. The hat is almost like a cake. Just plopped on there. That cake, I kind of use and just put on the pants. Like watermelons, they have the stripes because of like, this is kind of like a stripy pattern. So it's like stripy on the pants. It could have been wavy, but I didn't do it that way because he was just the basic character. But, so kind of like a strawberry theme on their present. The top of it looks like a wavy patterny. And then the, yes. Of course I designed his own unique tag. Beautiful. Beautiful. My original idea was to like have under their feet a little smiley face, and then every single one would have a different type of smiley face. But they told me they couldn't print it that small.
These are like too tiny of a surface.
I mean, this is... Yeah, okay, I can see that. They probably struggled with this. But they made that smiley face that small. Oh, maybe just that the foot isn't flat. It's a rounded surface. Then we have the next one, which is I made a while back as well. The Gardening Grapes Granny. The Gardening Granny Ginky Grapes. Its name is Ginky. It's a very complex title there, but it's a gardening grape. It has a gardening hat, and it has the bow on the edge of the hat because it's like a grandma. Grandma like look fancy, voila, haha. I gave all of the little grapes a different face, and this one does have eyes, but technically it doesn't because each grape is an entire head. There are many heads on this one head. We have the shoes, which are the same color as the hat. What did I do? I need to zoom in. Granny, she's a gardener. So what do gardeners use? What do they live in? Dirt. I gave them plant pot feet. It has like a little crack in there and some dirt coming out to kind of make the foot a shoe. It kind of pops out where your toes go. Your toes go that way. For the gardening thing, I give it some dirt. And the pants, I was like trying to extend the plant pot up with its leaves and its berries. The berries are, I don't know, they kind of remind me of like blueberries growing on a vine, but grapes. Grapevine. So it is a vine, but it's growing on the grape. So there's a grape bunch. This grape bunch has legs, and on these legs, it's growing up a vine with more grapes. Grapes growing on grapes. Plants, they take over the world. A tomato. And this tomatoes are fruits. Yeah. How dare you include another red guy? I thought I was the only red guy. Well, Mr. Watermelon Dude, you are more pinkish. I don't know, you're like vibrant poppy pink. And the tomato is just red. They are kind of like a rainbow. Like the grapes is a purplish. And then the other colors will come later. The tomato is a tomato. His name is, zoom out. Shoe shiner Tomo Tomato. I guess he's a shoe shiner. Duty is shining shoes. And I made him like Mexican style. My head became filled with the fact that shoe shining is an actual occupation by that movie Coco. I don't even know if that's a real occupation. Who needs their shoes shined? Someone being like, have your dress hemmed. I'm like, why not just buy the thing that fits you? I suppose if it was like a wedding dress, you would need it to be perfect. But why not just choose a wedding dress that fits you? I'd rather pay for like a less guy. I wouldn't even pay for a wedding dress. You don't need a wedding. You just need to braid it. Go there in sweatpants. But we have the tomato dude. Sorry, tomato dude. I left you alone. I forgot about you. We have the hat. He has a cactus on the edge of his hat. The cactus is just kind of chilling there. Inside of his hat is like a desert. Yeah. And then he has like glasses. He does have eyes. I gave him eyes. I think I might want to restrain from that. I mean, I gave him eyes. He has glasses. He's a smart dude. Kind of like polka dotty decorated. I made this guy very detailed.
Oh, but tomatoes, the least complex fruit, but made into the most detailed of all lines and polka dots and stripes and wavy patterns. They are no longer just a circular blob. My magical transformation.
His pants are wavy like his hat. I'm glad I did not do polka dots. And then around tomato gave him like little Z stripes. Because tomatoes have those little imperfections. It's like those little crosses that are like, I don't know, why do tomatoes have those things? It almost looks like they have a vine growing through them. It's like a line. Where do those lines come from? Unexplained mysteries. And Mr. Taco Man. I gave his shoes, there could have been regular cowboy boots, but no. I gave the cactus. He has like a cactus on his head, so why not put them on his boots too? And then just to make the boots extra cactusy.
He uses them to prick away at people. Other tomatoes he doesn't like.
If you meet him, he bumps into you and you two are like, and he's like, then I shall just prick you with my boots. And then he pricks you with the cactus and it goes stab. Then around his hat, he has like these like things that are hanging out. They're like 3D balls, but it's almost like a hat decoration. Thinking. On his pants. Very decorative, kind of like his hat. So, yeah. He has one face. That's because he's a shoe shiner. He just
Gets his shoes, he polishes them up, he gives them a sparkle, he gives them a world to explore. Yes, and he keeps his shop nice and tidy too.
He's beautiful. Now I have the season 2, which are the ones which I actually doodled here. And I kind of gave him a different style. We have the pumpkin. The pumpkin is, well, I'm going to skip onto the apple. We have an apple, and this apple, holiday over obsessed apple loco. Apple loco is kind of a name that's like a mixture of poco loco, like, or loco, which is crazy. Like loco crazy, and then Apollo. I think that was some sort of space adventure. I want him to fly like a space shuttle. Okay, but he's really good to catch. He's a good, like, tossy thingy, and his leg just flail around very funnily. Oh, I think I have an eyelash in my eye, that's why. Holiday over obsessed dude. He has every single holiday made on him. He has a Christmas hat that he stole from Santa Claus. He went up to the North Pole, And then Santa gifted him his hat, but then he ran off with it. He had it on for such a long time that his stem grew right through it. When I was making it, I was like, I'm gonna transfer this. He was green now, but he was red until I realized that the hat is also red. And I was like, I don't want red on red. I thought I was red. No, you're pink. Exactly. I was like, I also don't want more red. I need a green one. So I gave him a green one. And then he has like a witchy nose. And because he's green now, that witchy nose needs to be purple. I matched that purpley nose with his shoes. And his shoes are like those leprechaun-y. He traveled on the edge of a rainbow. And on the edge of the rainbow, there was 2 little pots of gold. And he just stuck his foot in each one. He was like, I'm taking the gold with me. Voila! He's rich forever. But then he found the leprechaun. The leprechaun, they encountered each other. Then the apple just went ahead and ripped off his beard. He has a beard on now. If you're looking for the leprechaun this year, he will not have a beard. So look for a beardless dude. The hat has like little reindeer decorations because he shrank the reindeer and plopped them on his head. He shrank them, squashed them flat, and then now they're a 2D thing and they flapped them on his head. Yeah. And then Cupid came, shot some arrows at his pants, and now his pants have all these little hearts all over them. And then the witch, so the witch's nose is like that, but the witch also has a smile. It's like with a little toothy tooth. I like holidays so much that I over-decorate. And I keep my decorations on every year, and it's my normal style. See how different it becomes when I actually decorate for Halloween, or whatever the holidays are, because it's even more. That's not me though, that's just him. So the holiday we're missing is the 4th of July. So we give him fireworks all over his body. They're just kind of blending into his greenness, but they are there. And then he has polka dots all over his hat. And that's him. We have the blueberry. He is the build a construction blueberry Bing Ned. He likes constructing stuff. Kind of like Toku. Except he's blue. And he looks more boy than girl. He has a hat. You give a fruit a gender. That kid sounds weird. I'm a boy. You're an exception. You have a mustache. The builder dude, he has a hat, which makes him a hard hat. That's gonna protect his meager body from being squashed. He's a blueberry. He'll be most easily squashed. He has his little shoes. He gave his mini blueberry children, some toys of extra construction work. And then he just decided to use them as roller skates so that he could breeze through the construction area because it makes him arrive to places faster. And then his pants have blueprints on them because it's easier to build a house when you have the blueprints always with you. And they're on your pants. And you can build the house and then just look at your pants for the blueprint. We're gonna build this thing, this structure. And he has glasses as well. He doesn't have eyes. That little like thingy on the side of his head is like the top of the blueberry that just pops out. The blueberry the vine. Why do they do that? Why does it grow around the vine like that? Like almost like a stem, like a strawberry does that on its stem. I don't know why blueberries do that. What if it just grew as like a round ball in nature? Like just a one spherical blueberry. Wait a second, that's not where their stem is. Their stem is on the underneath where it like goes in a little. I'm confused of blueberries. And he comes with his beautiful manuscript, just a little blueprint rolly thingy. Because so his magic wand, he comes with his beautiful blueprints.
He loves his fashions.
What do we have? The peach, which is an orangish yellowish, because I saved the real orange for the pumpkin. The meditation spa, Peach Pingjo. She has lips. So do I. I would like some lips. Yeah, but you have a mustache. I think that's enough. Yeah, well, what if I need to do something? What if I want to kiss my watermelon? Mwah.
You're like, oh, watermelons, how much I love you, my beautiful harvest crop.
I won't be able to kiss them and say,
Mwah, you are amazing. Mwah, so beautiful. I love you all, watermelons.
You can do that without lips. Just try not to get your mustache wet with the watermelon fluff that you're gonna kiss.
Oh no, I'll kiss their outside. The green part before they're mashed at the bottom of the mountain.
So the meditation spa Peach Pingzhou comes with a towel, and her towel is very special. So those heart things that I put in there, it kind of looks like a locket. What are those locket thingies? She has like a little hat. It's like a visor. It almost looks like a sun visor, but it's not. It's some sort of like thing that pops out just slightly, and it wraps around your head. Stem just grows behind it, not through it. Your hat. Peach has like a little line in the middle where it's just like where it creases in around the peach. To match the visor, it has like a nice little body thingy. It's like an outfit. I don't know. What is that, an apron? It's a fashionable feature. And the pants that come out, it has like bubbles because soapy bubbles, meditation spa. You're gonna take a bath in bubbling water. The shoes are like little hearts on the bottom of your feet, so 2 little shoes. Peach is definitely a very girly girl. And some blush for the cheeks. She spilled the water on her pants, and there's bubbles on there. So the shoes are the little watery buckets. Yes, lastly, what do we say here? The pumpkin bacata. Parkour daredevil pumpkin bacata. Kind of has like a trash can on his head, and he has a crazy Joker-like clown tongue. That expression. I think also the other expressions. The blueberry dude, he's like She's like, I'm just a constructor dude. My mind is all about hammering things. The Peach is like my lips are fancy. With her very bright pink lipstick. And then we have the pumpkin bacata. Like the pants, I tried to make it like those fences that are outside of like, I don't know, there's like crosses. And I was like, yeah, lattice. Chunky boots. They kind of remind me of actual trash cans. One trash can up, but then one trash can this way. Chunky boots, like nutcracker boots. He comes with a little skateboard. To make him a parkour daredevil. On the top of his trash can lid head, instead of like that gray thingy, it has that little swirl of the vine that comes off of a pumpkin's. Not blush, but it is stripes. Maybe it's just like he went on a mastered beautiful thing. It kind of looks weird all around his edge, but he's just a drawing. He looks kind of weird along an edge. But those are all that's season 2. Those last 4 ones. Bye. That is the season 1 of season 2. Voila. We got anything to say?
I have my farm hat now.
Can you keep your regular hat for now? I just went over all these designs, and all you want to talk about is your future as a farmer? Fine, I said, I will bring the farm to the stage, and I will do magic with growing seeds. It will be, I plant it directly into the snow, and it grows beautifully in seconds. It will be magical snow that I shall create. Mwah! He's a crazy magician farmer. Magician with dreams of odd farming, harvesting. Why do you want to grow watermelons? You are a watermelon. You don't want to grow pedestrians? No. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. God, oh. If only my farm days came near.
I will plant the seeds and they will grow up, oh, up, oh, up. And I will prove to the audience that I am great. I am great. I am great. My seeds will grow fast. My seeds will grow fast. My seeds will grow fast. Laka. Voila. Yes. Yep, those are the designs. We the watermelon is now special. Well, he's not lonely. He has his buddies just in design. I don't want to be alone forever. I want my buddies here with me right now. I can't do that, I'm not gonna sew them all, okay? Because I didn't sew them. I used hot glue to make your original thing, and it looked weird.
This little face.
But it gave you the shape. So are you gonna get me, my buddy? I can explore places with them. We can go up in the mountains, and we can actually see where the real watermelons grow. But watermelons don't grow in the middle of mountains.
Then I'll plant some. Why would you plant them in the middle of a mountain? They would just roll down. They're circular. They have a vine. They will be attached, and then I'll be able to harvest them. Do you want to be a farmer? I thought you were a performing dude. That's like a city thing where you go to these theaters and do your magic. Magic. Yeah, well, I'll have a second job. It'll be like a break. I will be in the theater performing season. Yeah, after harvest season ends, I'll have my theater season. After theater season ends, I'll have harvest season.
I'm gonna be a guy with many hats.
You only have one hat. No. I'll gain another one. It'll be a farmer hat right on top of this guy. Ha ha. And I'll be able to harvest the watermelons. So with your buddies, all of you gonna harvest watermelons? And what does that say about you? What are you gonna do with those watermelons? I'm gonna roll them down the hill. But I thought I told you. So that's why you're planting them on the mountain? So that they roll off? Yeah. And then where are they gonna go at the end of the mountain? They're gonna get to the bottom, the base. And they're just gonna crack open. You realize it's just gonna create a mess along the bottom of your mountain. I know, it's gonna be a river of watermelon gunk. We'll create watermelon forts, and then we will toss balls of watermelon at each other. Mwahaha. Me and my buds. I can see you have a great plan for your future. Bye. See you in the clouds. See you in the clouds. I'll be out. Oh, On guard. Come on. Fight. With your yellowness. Why won't you get up? Up and fight. I won. We've ridded the world of evil. Smushy wushies.
Gatang,